Welcome back to Roll Top Realms. We are playing The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. I got me and my friends here, and we just like we want to share our love of playing tabletop role-playing games. And we just want to share our love with those games with you, and hopefully you will enjoy it and spread that love of role-playing games in your community. I got big news from my friends here at the table. We got a new friend, Jaden. Jaden, you want to say hello?
Hello. How's everyone doing today?
We're here. We're ready to. I almost said horrible things. Ready to cause chaos. Sorry. I had to run that through my HR filter for a second.
Right.
I mean, you never know.
Here to do crime, right?
I mean, Vince has picked multiple locks at this point, and
Wow.
you need a lot.
All I did was break my shoulder.
All you did was break your shoulder. That does sound like tabletop RPGs.
Yeah.
No, I didn't break the shoulder, but I damn well fucking did something to it.
All right.
I think we came to the conclusion.
It means you lost a fight with the door.
Right. I did lose a fight with the door. Then again, I am a cripple, so, the door has the advantage.
It does have the advantage, yeah. Well, I'm very much looking forward to playing with y'all and seeing where the storyline goes. I've been kicking around looking to try and get it back into the campaign circuit for a long time, and this is one of my favorite settings for cosmic horror, and I'm looking to see where it is, and I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy the character that Greg and I have come up with.
Yeah, and you'd really know how well because I kind of got Jaden caught up last night with where things were in the story. You know how great I am at doing recaps, so he didn't miss out on anything. And I certainly didn't leave out anything.
Nah.
Impossible.
I'm sure. Because I'm so good at it. A great question is, Jaden, what do you think your chances of actually playing tonight is?
Based on where my character is set to be introduced, we shall see. A little bit. It really depends on just how curious the investigators are, and we'll see how it goes.
He's in the dungeon.
I'm not putting any money on nothing.
He's in the dungeon. We all know it. He's in the dungeon.
Well, I didn't have to say anything.
We shall see. We'll if it's not, I'll be quiet, and we'll see where it goes from here.
Look, as long as there's not a door, we'll be fine.
There's a marked door with yellow paint on it that says "Don't dead open inside."
Oh no!
Yes.
So with that, we'll fade to black as I transition the music. We fade in, and we can see Willie, Southside Brooks. He's waiting at the corner across the street from the Silver Twilight Lodge. The camera's facing him, and we can see the silhouette of Vince Gino walking back to the hotel. Maybe reflecting on the events of the night where the auction taking place, recalling the man that purchased the coins. I didn't mention this last time in the game. I completely left it out. A Brian Slim. There's a lot of people there for the pre-auction get-together, and he was there at the auction, and he won the coins, taking them back to New York. Camera pans from Willie's point of view back over to the lodge. Willie is waiting see what happens with North. North Vanders is still in the lodge. Everybody has left. Willie watched everybody leave. There seemed to be a little bit of confusion as the lodge steward was attempting to lock the front door, but he didn't have the keys because Vince had stolen the keys, and then Brooks handed them off to North. So there was a little bit of confusion, but Mr. Reed, being there, he had his keys and he locked them. It looked like a little bit of a conversation, and then they walked out. They all the lights have turned off. So, who should we start with? Maybe we should check in on North. North, you're still in the building on the 3rd floor?
Indeed, within the libraries.
Yeah, you had just left the library, realizing what time it was.
Yeah, so North, after his search, he would make his way back out to the fire escape and simply attempt to leave the building in order to regroup with everyone after the events that have transpired.
Okay, simple enough. You slowly and cautiously make your way back down the fire escape, probably just assuming to be on the safe side that that the members of the lodge are still there. Maybe the auction has closed, but there's maybe the possibility in the back of your mind that they're still there. But you don't notice any movement through the windows as you exit through the fire escape in the back of the building. Peek around the building. Maybe you let 5-10 minutes go by. You sneak and peek around the corner. It looks like everybody's dispersed, and you probably spot Willie across the street, unless he's trying to be secretive and is not letting himself be seen.
No, he's out. Like I said, he's probably like a block away, still looking at the alley. So I'm not sure if North will see me immediately. Yeah.
Okay, so Willie's not right immediately across the street. He's kind of like down the street a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe you don't immediately see Brooks waiting around, or Gino.
Well, if that were the case, I'd say I'd head towards the hotel, seeing as if I don't see anyone, they're probably back there waiting.
Okay. At that point, I think your paths would probably intersect with Brooks, just because Brooks is waiting, in the direction of the hotel from the lodge. Yeah. So, right. Yeah.
And with that, I think it's pertinent that I roll something.
Oh, okay. What are you rolling?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
So I'll see. I'll see Willie, and y'all head on over.
Okay. What were you rolling?
I was rolling to see how, or if the events that's transpired within the lodge would be noticeable or not. And in this case, they were not.
How do you know?
Because I succeeded the roll.
But so it was a secret roll for yourself.
I rolled sanity. I just wanted to see if I would look a bit, troubled, but no, I succeeded. North is holding it together fine enough.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you did do a sanity check when you opened the door to the wizard's room, the leader of the lodge's room, and just how
it didn't fare too well.
Yeah, you failed that one.
That's why I wanted to check now if I would still be or disconcerted or look troubled, but no. Okay. At this point, I am I have regained my senses. Jack's still with me, but he's just there. We don't mind him.
Yeah, Jack is just following behind you. I think he's looking a little disappointed at you as he tried to warn you not to, pick up those books, to just let things be, just move, just go back.
Well, North has a tough time letting our dogs lie. Sleeping logs lie.
Or sleeping logs die.
Exactly.
Um,
So, anyways, yeah, I'll see Willie and walk on over. Have a bit of a rough step, of course, as I sort of hurt my shoulder, but Willie knows that.
Yeah, Willie will kind of like walk up to you and kind of ask you like, "Hey, North, how you doing, man?" Like, I didn't get a chance to ask you. You looked it pretty rough when I left you. You good?
Better once I get some painkillers. Found some stuff.
All right. We'll talk about more when we get to the hospital. I mean, the hospital. When we get to the hotel. So let's go.
Right. And yeah, I'll follow along.
Yeah. So you both make your way back to the hotel. We transition it back into the hotel room. Do we see Vince there?
Yeah, Vince was going back to the hotel.
Okay. So you're in the hotel room, and you all three are together again.
Well, I guess the most pertinent thing is that on a table, I will lay out the 3 most notable books on my person. That being the Holy Mysteries of the Holy Return, Catechism of the Knights of the Outer Void,
That's
and
Catechism.
Oh, Catechism. All right. Of the Knights of the Outer Void, and Entering the Silver Gate. Found these, including a few others.
So like, Willie, I was kind of raised to the last 2 books you said. He like, I've heard those those phrases before. Like, before we went into the auction, a guy came and warned me about the different levels of that lodge, and 2 of them was the Keeper of the Silver Gate, and the other one was the Knight of the Outer Void. So, kind of weird that them books kind of mention those.
Yeah, that was Dr. Call that kind of approached you just before entering the auction room of the lodge, and was like, he was telling you how he's being groomed to go into the next level above master, which is what he is, and how he was apprehensive about the kind of occult sort of vibe of the rhetoric and teachings and that he was being expected to learn.
So what you want to do about it? Do you want each one of us take a book and see what we can find out, or what?
It's going to take a while, no matter what. We can figure these out a separate time. Right now, we need to figure out what our next steps are.
He says as Vince starts flipping through the first book.
Oh, which book? Which was the first book? The Holy Mysteries of the Great Return?
Yeah.
Okay. While flipping through it, and you're in the back of your mind, you're hearing, North saying, "Well, it's going to take us too long to read through these now. Let's focus on what to do next." Your hand stops, and you glance down, and a part of the book kind of jumps out to you. It says, And you begin to read. Therefore, retaliation is now our sacred duty, to prove our purity of purpose, to make manifest the will of our dreaming lords, to pick up the sacred obligation of the flesh without limit, and demonstrate the might and bite of those who have begun to stir. Shall we wait as if paralyzed when blood frenzy is the pleasure of those whose reigns shall be without end or limit? And I need you to roll a sanity check.
Okay. Bring Vince's sheet. Ha! Success.
Huh, success! -1 sanity.
Okay.
After all of the things that you've witnessed, you were attacked by that the deep one, that fish-like humanoid monster. It was probably about a month ago. It stung you with some kind of barb that it shot from its body, and then all of this dark, creepy shit that you keep learning about, and you haven't seen anything apparent at the lodge, but all these things have started to accumulate and wear on you. And so this paragraph from the book has affected you just a little bit, and then you close the book maybe, and since you were the one I just read that to, you're in charge of this book. Any more paragraphs and stuff from this book, you'll have to help me with.
Okay. Honestly, Vince is going to make a unsettling chuckle. Willie.
Yeah.
You know, when I said that they weren't worshiping a god,
Yes.
I spoke too soon.
I was going to get to that point.
You opened the book. I think me and North wasn't listening, so you read your curiosity, kid. Your curiosity.
Look, you were busy talking. I didn't want to take away from what you guys were saying, but we are already here, so we might as well just get to know what the book said.
Typical millennial.
You and your cow. Okay.
I was wondering what Vince was doing. Like, Vince has been like, oh, I want to go see the library.
Yeah.
Can I see the library? And I was wondering what Kim's character was doing while North had laid out the books, and then okay, so then what happens?
I guess I'll start to explain to them the kind of stuff I said, sort of, suspecting that, okay, these people are definitely a cult of some sort.
Then Willie and Brain will kind of jostle like, oh, by the way, Vince, did you say you saw a basement? I've got to tell you that, North, when I was in a hurry. Sorry.
So when I went to look for the kitchen, across from the kitchen was another door. Didn't know where the door goes, so I opened the door, and there's stairs. But guess what greets me when I open door? None other than witch doctor, fancy magic man, it's a wizard, that guy.
Yeah, so eventually you parse out what Vince is trying to say. It was Mr. Scott, or John Scott, the one that this necromancer that you have been learning about in all these old books, supposedly a couple 100 years old and burned at the stake alive. Mr. Stanford, the man that the police are looking for in regards to this missing baby. and Mr. Reed. I believe those were the three individuals that were coming up from those stairs that led down into the basement.
Right. Well, I suppose we might need to figure out what's in there.
So a break-in?
Is it really a break-in if we already have the keys?
Yes. But unfortunately, I think the circumstances require, say, this action.
So you don't want to walk in the front door?
Most likely not. Fire escape works just fine for me.
Yeah, there was
You-
a downstairs door that also presumably led to the fire escape in the alley behind the building. It would have been in the right position. Vince would have seen it when he was in the hallway where the kitchen and the door to the basement were. There was a third door against that far west wall, and based on the building size and where Vince was, that would presumably lead into that alley where the fire escape was.
Then we'll use that voice in my head. Alright, so yeah, I think it quite pertinent while the night is young that we might make a return so that we may further investigate what is within the basement.
Is there any equipment or anything we want to prepare before we head down there?
Oh, there you go.
Is anything open at this time?
Well, you're a private eye. You might have some of those things that you're looking for. Do you have in mind what it is you would probably want to have?
Well, a crowbar for starters might be useful.
Crowbar, okay, all right.
Other than that, I don't know, maybe some lanterns.
Some lanterns, okay. Some like little. Yeah. I mean, did they have flashlights in the 20s, late 20s?
This was soon after World War One, which there were a type of flashlights that are heavily shown within Amnesia the Bunker, but generally I believe the technology was not very far on. There are devices like that, but not wide usage, I believe.
But you are a World War One veteran.
That is true.
Might you have that?
I mean, it's possible.
I mean, you have your service. Did you still have your service revolver?
I do. Well, actually, that one had a complete total malfunction, so I ended up stealing a 45 off of Vince. But
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, I did still have a few things from my time in the military, so it's possible.
Okay, so let's do a luck roll.
Survey says absolutely fucking not.
Oh, that's a big shame.
That is fine.
So
the lanterns will work fine.
All right, the lanterns will work fine. Yeah, I'm sure that there is a lantern or two at your hotel.
Right,
by the a bedside lantern or lamp.
Then crowbar.
Crowbar. You have weapons too, so we don't have to roll for weapons. We'll say that you're prepared enough and you have a crowbar. I'm not going to make you go shopping in the middle of the night for a crowbar.
All right, if that's the case, I'm definitely handing that off to Willie.
Okay.
All right. He might. I was like rope. Do we have rope?
If we need
See,
probably
he's
far
already
less
out.
equipped.
In case you guys are wondering, flashlights were actually invented in 1899.
Wow.
Really?
See, I thought that they had been invented.
Yeah.
Okay.
By 1922, there were estimated 10 million flashlight users in the United States.
Holy shit, that sounds like there's more flashlights than people.
Amnesia's bunker lied to me. Who knew that games would lie?
Okay.
So betrayed.
So, flashlights for everyone. Everyone gets a flashlight.
Okay,
You get
Oprah.
one crowbar. You got one crowbar. I'll make you roll luck again. Chuck, if you want to roll luck this time, I'll allow it.
Let someone more lucky handle it.
Okay.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
so absolutely no rope. But I mean, you could tie some sheets together if you want to do that. If you want to do that, take the sheets from the bed and the spare.
Willie would do. Yeah, Willie would do that. Like I said, Willie would say, "Hey, we don't know what we about to run into down here. If we need to tie something up."
I just see Willie. He's like standing in the communal area. He's like, "Gotta get some rope. Shit, we don't have any rope." Okay,
North
just
will
like
slightly
running to the
cringe.
bedroom and like stripping the bed for sheets.
Yeah,
And it's tying them
slightly
together.
cringe.
Like, what are you doing? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just yeah, no. North would definitely cringe slightly at that.
Okay, so the plan is to go back to the lodge in the middle of the night.
Yep.
And break in.
Because everyone knows returning to the scene of the crime is the best thing to do.
Well, they're least likely to expect you to immediately go back to the scene of the crime.
We're bold. They don't believe we're that bold.
Okay, so yeah, we transition back over to the corner of the opposite corner of the street where the lodge. Our group of investigators are across the street, looking at the lodge at night, waiting for a clearing in the street to just rush in the dark. You make it across the street. It's quiet. Sounds of night. Light rain. This is Boston, Mass, after all, so it's a little bit of a rain. And you go around the back of the building, and you see a door on the first floor. I won't make each of you roll to open it because you already have the keys.
Huzzah!
And I'll drop your player tokens there. If I can find them. Vince and North. Okay. And make sure that you have your control.
Nice. I can see I cannot control. I can control Vince.
Because I haven't gotten there yet. I'm
Well,
working
okay,
on
then.
Okay, there you go. Everybody has control of everybody's character.
Huzzah! Alright. Alright, well, I guess I'll look to Vince. Lead the way.
It's right, and he points to the door. Here.
Very well. Yeah. Let's step on down.
And using just your flashlights, you see wooden stairs, bare wood going down. You go down a flight of stairs to a landing. It goes around another flight of stairs leading down. Just from the light of your torches flashlights. Let me make sure that everybody is control of everybody.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody has control over their player tokens. I wish I didn't have to do that on every map, but I do.
I'd recommend copy pasting. It'll save everything.
Does it?
Yeah.
I feel
so
like
if
I've
you
tried that and it doesn't work.
just right click and, or sorry, left click, hold, select everyone, Control C, and then you can just Control V it, and yeah, it'll work completely fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you enter into this wide open area, probably like 10 or 12 foot high ceilings, stairs leading down. Vanders, you're up front, and you peer around the corner. Maybe you take some time to take a quick listen. You don't hear anything. You peer around the corner of the wall of the stairs. At the base of the stairs, you see 4 pillars in the center of the room. They seem to just be like support structures type things.
Mm-hmm.
It's all wooden. Yeah, there's. It seems to be a little bit short for. It doesn't seem to cover the entire, as large as a footprint as the main structure of the building. You look to the far right towards the east, and you see a wall there. It looks like it's more modern. It's a newer wall, and there is a door towards the southeast.
All right. Well, guess I'll look back up the stairs. Well, you coming?
Willie right behind you.
Talking to the kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm here.
Right. Well, only one way forward. Is there anything of note about the pillars themselves, or is it they just straight up just pillars?
They are just wooden beams,
All right.
maybe a foot in diameter. They're massive support beams.
All right. Well, then to the open door that apparently is open.
It is.
Well, apparently not, but so says the label.
The label says open.
Look, the label says
Indeed,
open.
it is unlocked.
You sure he doesn't want to fight the door?
Gotta take a swig at the door. Let him know who's what. Let him know whose business he's walking into.
Are you able to get through that notch there?
I am.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I messed up on the walls.
Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at.
Yeah, you're looking at another empty room with another support beam in the middle of it.
All right.
It's a smaller room than the room you were just in. It's plain wooden walls. A typical basement. You can see there's another 8-10 foot high or 10-12 foot high ceiling. There's plumbing pipes running around it. One of the pipes seems to go from through this room and go north from your perspective.
Yes.
And maybe at this point you're like, I'm not really getting it. Like, this is the basement. There's nothing here. And that perks your interest. Why don't you each do, maybe you turn to your fellow investigators, you're like, look for something. Something else is here. So each of you do a spot hidden.
Hard success on my end.
Regular success.
Vince is just here.
Vince is just
vibes right now. All vibes.
all
No
vibes, waiting for
North-
the next locked door.
North immediately knows something is up.
Yeah. So this wall to ahead of you, there appears to be it's not a solid wall. There's a very thin edge, hidden, like a hidden door. You kind of like knock against it, and it pushes open.
The
And
shock.
And inside, through the light of your flashlight, you see maybe 2 foot by 2 foot concrete slab stones laid on the ground. And in an otherwise completely empty room.
Oh, that's so weird.
What is going on? There has to be more, right? I mean, it's an empty basement. There's no boxes. It's relatively clean and free of dust. There's probably asbestos fucking everywhere, but
I'll huff that shit if it means getting to the answer. Alright. Yeah, North isn't convinced. Can he further look around?
Yes.
Maybe Jack can have some help.
Absolutely. Do it.
Alright.
Do it now.
That is another hard success.
Ooh, so hard.
Phrasing?
Rock hard. Yes, so in this corner here of... Am I clicking it? What the fuck? Okay. So, right here of the wall, you can see another slight depression. Small. Maybe about the size of a silver dollar. Circular.
Because God forbid there's only one layer of redundancy.
This was the 1930s. How much do you need bio? What is it when you use like a thumbprint? Bio identifying security? What's it called?
Biometric scan.
Biometric scan in the 1930s. Come on. Okay, so it's a button. A secret button.
Not a button.
I so want to call Vince over.
Oh, he's standing in the doorway watching you. He
No,
has not stepped into this room.
No, I will. I will press my thumb into the indentation.
You press your thumb into the indentation. You feel a slight rumbling as the floor beneath your feet begins to drop. Very slowly, but because you're an injured war veteran.
Oh, goddamn.
I need you to do what's the equivalent of an athletics check in this damn game? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do a dexterity, a dexterity, or a dodge. I'll let you do a dodge.
All right. Shit, and I do not move quick enough.
How bad did you fail?
It is just a regular failure.
Okay. So you take a tumble backwards. Nothing causes you serious injury, but it turns out to be a circular spiral staircase that's extending downward from these 4 squares that you were originally standing on. You catch yourself against the wall, so you don't fall any further, but it definitely spooked you a little bit. So you take a couple, stumbles back, but you catch yourself on the wall. as the spiral staircase continuously just kind of spirals down, descending like a yawning maw. It's a stone, but it's stone. It's not organic or anything like that. Not yet.
The amount of OSHA regulations being broken.
Vince yells from the doorway. Look, North! I found another set of stairs!
Just let's sigh. Well, as they say, into the fryer.
Okay. So I'll move the party over here.
Oh, this is
And-
ominous.
Okay. So you go down the spiral stairs, and ahead of you is kind of like an alcove that opens up, somewhat like a trapezoidal shape, angled corner going up north, east, and then going north, and then northwest. There seems to be an alcove just ahead of you. There is a door to your left, and a door to the right, and then through your flashlights you can see that up ahead it opens up further into a much larger sort of chamber.
Alright.
What do you do?
Really, Vince, would you like to enter the room to our side while I go see if the keys will work on that little bit presumably locked door?
He said.
Yeah, Willie or not.
Vince already opened the door. It's too late. Vince is already in.
Okay.
As Xander's literally finishing his sentence, Vince is opening the door.
As Gino opens the door with their flashlight peering around the room, it's sparse stone walls. You see 3 figures standing faced away from you, so facing the walls, here and here and here. They're nude. You can tell by their build that they're most likely male, but there's something wrong with them. Their skin is pale and gray and mottled.
As
Like-
soon as you said Nikki, Vince is covering his eyes with his hand. Willie, I'm not sure if I should be looking at these things.
So I asked chat to help me draw a picture of these things, and it wouldn't let me do naked.
Why?
So this is one of them turns to you, and this is what you see.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Oh, Vince
It's-
ain't seeing shit. Vince has his face covered.
Its mouth is sewn shut. Its eyes are sewn shut. It opens its mouth, attempting to open its mouth to make like some kind of noise, but no noise comes out. But you can see like its jaw stretches to kind of like it wants to make a noise, and its facial expressions surprise and shock, but also like alarm. I need Brooks. You're there too, and you see
Yes.
this as well. I need both of you to do sanity checks.
Oh gosh, another one. Success! Oh!
extreme success.
You each just take 1 point of sanity damage.
That is
And
rough.
how much sanity damage have you lost in total?
2.
1.
And 1. Okay, throughout our entire session. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
North's the one who's suffered the most.
Okay. Well, North has been doing a lot of shit by himself.
I'd rather him than the rest of everyone else.
Well, now it's the other's turn. So now I'm gonna give you a chance. we are going to go into combat, but you did take them by surprise. So I will allow you each to take one action. Moving is an action.
Well, what does Willie do? Because Vince is currently covering his eyes.
Oh well, Willie, he seen the threat. He seen them things turn around. So like Willie instantly like got into his boxing stance, and you hear him just kind of shout because, like I said, like, all right, I don't know what you things are, but I ain't looking for no trouble. But you can find it. And he's sitting there with his hands up.
Use the crowbar.
Oh, you did? Did you hand me the crowbar?
I did give you the crowbar.
Okay. So I'll have it. Like I said, it'll be in my hands.
He's got the crowbar in his hands.
What's more dangerous than a boxer? How about a boxer with a crowbar?
Okay. So that's your action.
Yeah, he's preparing to fight. Like I said, we in a small room. Vince is behind him, so like he's kind of blocking the way and see what Vince gonna do before He ain't gonna leave Vince in there by himself.
It seems as though Vince was just chilling, with his eyes closed.
Oh, he's got his hands over his eyes. Hearing the fact that Willie called them a thing instead of like a person, Vince is gonna open his eye, like take his hands off his eyes, see that they are naked, squeal, cover his eyes again.
Okay. As we enter combat for the first time of this campaign.
You can always count on you, Vince.
So dependable, guys. I know.
Okay, so Brooks, what is your dexterity?
70.
70. These things are each 65, so you'll be Gino, what's your dexterity?
50.
50. Okay, so Brooks, you're gonna get to go first before these things. And then these things will go, and then Gino, it'll be your turn. Vanders, you probably heard Willie as you were going, making your way and checking the keys to see if they, match this door here, this other door that was on the western side of this little octagonal shaped area.
Didn't even get to it. Didn't even pull out the keys.
Didn't even pull out the keys. You hear Brooks.
Sorry, couldn't even pull out the keys before shit started.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what is your dexterity?
40.
40. You will go last. Brooks, top of the first combat round. What do you do?
Okay, first thing he want to do is to get Vince out of danger, because actually he's seeing him absolutely coward and cover his eyes again. So he want to get him out of danger. So he would grab Vince and throw him out the door.
Easy.
And,
Yeah, not that hard.
And I would, like I said, just not but back up toward the door right here. I'm still in here to block the path, but I just want to get Gino out of there.
So real quick, how is he pushing Gino out the door? Is he just like shoving him by the shoulder? Is he pushing him in the middle of the chest?
Oh, he's grabbed you by like. Where were you? Were you in front of me, behind me?
Right behind you, right in front of the door.
Oh yeah, I'm grabbing you like by where your chest is at, like by your shirt, and I'm pushing outwards.
Okay. Vince covers his chest as he gets pushed back.
Okay. Anything else? For story? Okay.
Covering. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna go collarbone level, so should be fine.
Okay. So, covering their chests is Brooks, just massive former professional boxer, just pushes Vince right out of the room, outside of the danger, then turns to face these three strange beings. The first one comes in, and that's it. That's all they can do, because this isn't Dungeons and Dragons. There's no action economy. It's just you get one thing to do. They close the distance, kind of shambling from side to side. They are blind, but apparently they can see you, and they can. Their ears seem to be okay, but they seem to know where you're at, as though some other sense is guiding them. Okay. So that would go to Vince. It's now your turn.
After being, let's see if he lands on his butt. Oh, success. Okay, so he doesn't land on his butt. He definitely stumbles backwards quite a ways. Is instantly gonna shoot his head over, uncover his eyes, and look at North and be like, so I opened the door, naked, just naked. And then Vince takes like 2 steps back to not block the door, and that's it. That's it.
Wow. Someone's about to attack me, and you don't tell him. He just says naked.
Yeah. Because God forbid adequate information be given.
Keep in mind, though, Vince has had his eyes covered the whole time. He's not sure these things are attacking what's going on. He just knows he uncovered his eyes, he saw things, and he covered them back up, and now he was pushed out the door.
Does Vince have any weapons at all?
No.
Oh, great. Fantastic. So, what an awesome turn. Your turn now, North. What do you do? What does Vanders do?
Well, more confusion than anything.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I think I will unholster my gun, but other than that, I don't really know. Well, no, not even that. I just don't even know what's going on. I don't think I'm going to do anything. Just because I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god, poor Willie!
Yes, I don't know what's going on. I can't help. So I guess I will pass because I don't even know what the hell's going on at the moment.
All this action, and you're just like, I'm just gonna see what happens. Okay.
Well, no, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Naked. That's all the description I have as to what is going on.
Well, I think you did hear me though. Like you did hear me say, like, because you know, me and you've been connected before. You know when I'm like panicking, or when I'm like, you heard me say, I don't know what you things are, but if you're looking for trouble, I'm here for it. Like,
okay,
you heard me say that, so you know I'm in the defensive.
No, so if I did hear that, then okay, yes, I'll pull out my gun and try to move on over here. I still can't see within the room because of how the foreshadow or the shadow works.
You move to the door here, and you get a clear line of sight. You can see through your flashlight. Brooks's back is to you, and you can see 3 humanoid figures standing there in the nude, but their skin is all not right. They do not look right. Their faces are not right.
Is there enough room for really to back up? Am I blocking the door at all?
From this way, I'd say like Willie can squeeze by you.
Okay.
He might have to push you back a little bit further, but he can get through. I'm not going to say you're interfering with his escape route.
Okay,
if
good.
He needs.
That's all I need to know. Okay, so then, yeah, I just moved to there.
Well, there's one thing I need to know, is if you succeed at your sanity check.
All right. I do succeed.
Oh, then just 1 point of sanity loss. How much sanity have you lost so far?
So, including during the time of last session, I believe that makes 4.
That makes 4. Okay.
I believe it's 5 or 4.
Okay. What's your character sheet tracking as?
Well, it's 55, but I don't know if I lost any sanity before. I know it's either 5 or 4 from last session.
Okay, I see. You start. Did you already subtract the 1 point of sanity?
I just did.
You just did. Okay, so you had lost 4 because you were at 60. I'm assuming you are at 60. You haven't lost it. You have not lost a total of 5 yet.
Okay. Well, now I am at 55 out of 60.
You are at 55 out of 60. Okay.
Yes, which is why I don't remember if I was at 4 or 5 from last session, mainly because I might have been at 59 before. I just don't remember.
All right, so go ahead and put your sanity to 55.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah,
and let's give you a little bit of a bout of madness. Now, since your character is 1 second. Let me get this plane again. Now, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If I might interject just a tiny bit, and feel free to cut this out if necessary. As a soldier, I'm sort of like trained in combat, sort of questioning and like looking at my target and sort of trying to understand what I'm seeing is less of an important. I feel like that would happen after the fact. Like if the bodies are on the ground and I actually have a moment to like calm down after the adrenaline, I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Then I could see myself like really struggling sanity wise, but like during combat and I'm just trying to identify targets, I'm not really worried about just what I'm looking at, more of just what is the threat.
Okay. I'll buy that. But if it gets into melee range with you and you're face to face with this thing,
then yeah, panic. Absolutely. I could agree with
you
that.
will have that bout of madness.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree with that. If I have to like truly face what the fuck I'm looking at, but no, if it's like a little farther away, it's a bit dark, it's hard to see what I'm looking at. And again, trained in combat, so I'm more concerned about just eliminating the threat rather than trying to figure out what the hell I'm looking at.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Especially if it's humanoid.
I'll buy that.
All right.
Okay, so that is your activation.
Okay. Really block the door. Don't let them near me. Be a meat shield for me, brother.
Brooks, what do you do?
Okay. So yeah, that was the plan all along, was to get the fuck up out of here. So Willie's stepping out and closing the fucking door and holding it and hanging on to it for dear life and looking at North. Pale humanoids. Don't know what the fuck it is.
Thank you for the fucking information.
Don't forget naked.
Yeah, naked.
You hear like a pounding against the door. Boom, 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 boom. It's a heavy wooden door. We didn't get to the description because Vince just opened it. The heavy wooden door.
Okay.
It does appear to have an ability to lock.
All right. Yeah. Then
guys,
Brooke is locking. Yeah.
I have a plan. Just keep the door shut. Vince, you go run and hide or something to forget about the naked. I got a plan.
Vince does what he says. He starts to move, and he sees an open corridor.
Vince sees an open corridor to the north that leads into... as Vince is peering around, they see that the corridor to the north opens up to a much, much wider room and space. And then there's small alcove to the west. Has a small altar and a curtain. A deep red velvet curtain behind it.
I'm glad that Vince is being so analytical at this current moment.
I'm questioning right now if Vince is going to learn his lesson from opening the door and seeing the nakedness, or if he's still going to give into his curiosity and open the curtain.
Please.
Because God forbid you create more threats. Clearly, we don't have enough issues. May as well just cause another one.
Vince is totally gonna open the curtain. Yeah, no, he didn't learn his lesson.
Oh shit!
Thinking he can hide behind the curtain per the orders of hiding, he's going to pull back the curtain.
Just a smooth brick wall or smooth stone wall.
Well, that's just a strange thing. Why put the curtain here if there's nothing back here?
And we transition back over to Brooks and Vanders. So what's happening here?
All right. So first off, I think it's pertinent to ask: will it cost me an action to attempt to lock the door?
We will until they get through the door. We are not in combat. But Willie has already said that he is holding the door shut.
All right. Okay. So first off, I guess I want to attempt to lock the door.
Okay. You fumble through your keys because you have this key ring. Do a luck roll for me.
Well, that's not good. Yeah, I fail.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this key doesn't work.
Well,
maybe it's just not on this one. Maybe the steward doesn't have access to this area. Maybe doesn't know about this area.
All right. Option number 2. I am going to make sure that obviously I am not going to hit Willie. I'm going to fire my revolver into the door.
Into the door. Okay.
Yep. So it's going to hopefully it will pierce the door and then hit whoever is on the other side.
Okay. Just point blank at the door.
Pretty much. I mean, if they're bashing on the door, if a few shots doesn't dissuade them from that, if not the rampant blood loss, then frankly I feel as though they have not learned yet.
Okay. So you take a shot at the door.
I would say 3 shots.
3 shots. So you keep count of how many bullets you've used.
Yep.
You've used 3. You can't see if you've shot anything. The pounding, after the first 3 shots, the pounding kind of just falls silent, and then picks up again. Boom, 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 boom. And Willie, you feel the door knob attempting to open against the strength that you're putting against it.
Okay.
Willie, what is your strength?
Strength. Let's see. Where is it at? I'm pretty damn strong. 80.
80. Okay. So this is forceful to you, but that's what happens. You can't see if you've hit anything because you don't have direct line of sight onto any of them.
All right.
So use 3 bullets.
Well,
south to north, hey, north. I'm gonna hang on to this as long as possible, but find our next route to get up out, to get up out of here. We're gonna have to fucking run.
All right, then yeah. Look, why don't we just fucking leave? There's clearly shit. God, I haven't mentioned it. Have I mentioned that I've been in contact with the police? I forget if I have or not. I feel like I have sufficient evidence to at least allow the police to get a warrant at this point. Yes, we may not get all the info because crime scene and all that, but also we don't have to deal with naked men.
Willie at this point say, North, I really don't care. Just what the hell are we doing? I'm not gonna be able to hang on to this door for too long.
As we go back to Vince.
Seeing that there's nothing but a brick wall behind it, Vince is gonna make his way back out, and then down this hallway, and then turn around.
The hallway to the north opens up into a massive, smooth stone chamber. There's pillars everywhere, support pillars. Easily 30-foot high, roof. Massive open space, but it's so quiet and so empty. How can a room this large have nothing in it? You look around with your flashlight and you see another set of stairs, spiral stairs, cut into the ground, into the stone, and you'd imagine there's another set of spiral stairs there.
Vince turns around with a shit-eating grin and yells, "Hey, look, North! I found another set of stairs!"
All right, Willie. Clearly, we are the only two competent people here. I have a recommendation, and this is more out of character. Would you rather us attempt to leave and perhaps use Vince as bait, seeing as they're far away at this point from the staircase, or would you rather commit and attempt to back away towards Vince in attempt to sort of funnel them into the main area and also allow me to have some range in order to fire at them?
Yes. So let's probably do the second one, because the first one, yes, we probably could use Vince as bait. Problem is, we have no fucking clue like how tough these things are. Like,
oh, Vince is fine. He can run, or they can run.
yeah, but if we don't get them down, it's 3 of them. It's 2 of us. This could probably get fucked up. So I would rather.
That sounds like a Vince problem. No, I understand.
Well, see,
protect
yeah.
the friends. Okay. So
yeah,
all right.
he would rather you go. Yeah, get down the hallway so you can have your range.
Okay.
And then once you say go, Willie will just let go of the fucking door and haul ass towards you. Now, of course, not directly. He'll kind of veer off so you can have a clear shot. But like, yeah.
All right. So I guess to begin with, and specifically for Mr. DM or whatever the hell the name is for this specific setting, I am going to first reload the 3 rounds from my revolver, bring me down to 14 ammo, just to make sure that we are at full capacity. Then I will back up into the start of the hall, leading into the main chamber, pushing Vince back so that I have a clear stance and line of sight.
What is up with everyone shoving me around today?
Perhaps stop being useless, and you will stop being shoved.
I found the stairs!
God forbid you found the fucking stairs!
What did you find?
Deep,
Thank you.
deep sadness.
Stop
right.
yelling and figure some shit out.
Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to ready myself to fire at any moving targets. As I have a clear line of sight, I should not have to worry about hitting Willie at this current moment. And I will let him know that I am ready to fire at the first face I see that is not his.
So with that, Willie will just like let go of the door and he will haul ass like in this direction first, so that and kind of go across the wall, so I won't obviously be in the shot range of Vanders.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Brooks,
act as front line. Keep them busy. I will fire at a distance.
Yeah. So as soon as Brooks shouts, now, and you release the door handle, you turn to book it away and out of the line of fire. We'll find out what happens next time.
God, no!
On Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows
Shouldn't be surprised.
of Yog-Sothoth. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Yeah, bye.